What's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Spider-Man 3 here on the PS3, and we're the Kwings. In our last episode, we met some lizards and made some handbags that we sold on 5th Street, which we made a sizable profit from. So
awesome.
Today,
we sold handbags.
We're going to do some fun stuff.
Oh wow, Central Park is right there. Oh my gosh, Central Park is so big.
Yeah, this is like one of the biggest open-ended superhero games.
That's where we usually stay, is Midtown down there.
Yep. Our hotel is probably here, if you really look for it. I mean, if it was there back in 2007.
Yeah, when we stay for like events and stuff like that. So
just like with the Spider-Man 2 game, you have to clean up the streets, and there are different gangs that you can take down. So today's episode, we're going to deal with a bunch of gangbangers.
Yeah.
And also, since we're releasing our series sometime in mid-December, I just want to wish you guys a happy Christmas and a wonderful New Year's. Let us know in the comment section below what you did for Christmas, and what we did is we went to Chicago, or are currently in Chicago in the present time of this video, so there you go.
Totally.
You know what? Running up the walls doesn't really work as well as in the Wii version. I mean, it's an upgrade that you get in this, but it doesn't, in the PS3 one, it just feels like it's not as fun. Because you kind of mess up. See? It's like, you don't have control over the run as well, because I used to do like all kinds of acrobatics off the wall and make the web-slinging look just as good as the movie, like for Tobey Maguire's web-swinging stuff, which, that looks so cool to see. Like how he would run off buildings, and he did stuff that was only in the comic books at the time.
Yeah.
But this game, it doesn't, it feels, the web-slinging is not as good as some of the earlier entries and later entries in the series.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of nice they have it realistic compared to, like, the Amazing Spider-Man, but yeah, I understand. The web-slinging mechanic isn't very,
It's supposed to be fun, that's what, Spider-Man games are all about.
It is supposed to be fun, it's not supposed to be, like, realistic to the point of annoying and ridiculous.
There we go. Double air tricks unlocked, because we've been doing a lot of web-swinging and stuff.
Oh yeah, games are supposed to be fun, I forgot. Yeah, oops. So we've been watching Spider-Man, the animated series from the 90s.
Yep.
And it's actually really fun. Sometimes it's like, oh, they should have taken some of those lines and put them in this game. Because then this
Spidey doesn't talk all that much.
They'd have more witty commentary. I really like that. But it's actually, there's a lot of stuff from that show that's actually laugh out loud funny, so.
But did you know that old show, they weren't really allowed to show Spider-Man use his fists or legs as much, like for attacking enemies?
Oh.
He had to evade and use his different web abilities.
Maybe that's why they had to have, like, witty commentary to make up for the fact that there wasn't a lot of fighting or whatever.
It was still a fantastic show, I mean...
Yeah.
I don't ever remember, like, in Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends that anybody other than Iceman or Firestar would do anything. Like, in terms of attacking enemies with their laser blasts, and Spider-Man would use, like, a web to capture somebody. But it was still a really fun show to watch,
Yeah, totally.
And Spider-Man the Animated Series on Fox was an awesome series. It lasted a long time, and if you guys want to get into Spider-Man lore, I would say that show did a great job of utilizing a lot of great Spider-Man stories from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Even some 90s stuff, too. I believe they did part of the Clone Saga in there. Ben Reilly shows up eventually. And some other stuff, so.
Yep.
Oh, it takes so long to get to where you need to go, though.
Web-slinging, yay!
I'm Spider-Man! Activision product placement!
So, we're still having a lot of success with our laser pointer for our cats.
Well, everybody but Shadow.
Yeah, except for Shadow, I think she's figured out where the pointer comes from. She's so smart. She's too smart for her own good.
Did she ever play with it?
She did. You didn't miss it. You did miss it. When I first brought the laser pointer home, before I showed it to you, she was on a box, and I was just doing it around her, like the dot around her, and she was swiping everywhere. Until she finally stared at me, she realized that I was doing it, and she just looked at me, and then she just stopped.
Aww.
And I was just like, oh.
Are you spying on the apocalypse? That's bad for your health. Haven't you heard we're the most dangerous gang in the city?
I wasn't spied. I swear. I was just walking by. Please.
Shut up! You're giving me a headache.
Wow.
If I don't hit that button soon, that guy's gonna be fish food.
Well, then let's make sure that he doesn't give the fish, indigestion.
Yep.
Because, I mean, people do not make good people food. Wait, what are you guys doing?
I just wonder, like, common, like, thug people that are in a gang, like, how do they have the kind of money to put all that hairspray in their hair every day?
I was gonna say,
like that.
the only thing dangerous about this gang is their haircut.
Their spiky hair. Well, maybe that's part of their weapon, is to, like, basically stab you with their hair.
Wait, what? Push what button? I'm pushing lots of buttons. Oh, I knocked that guy over.
Luke. Button match.
Whoa! What?
Ooh.
What happened? What'd I do? I don't know what happened.
Are you spying on the apocalypse?
Yep.
That's bad for your health. Haven't you heard we're the most dangerous gang in the city?
I wasn't spied. I swear. I was just walking by. Please.
Shut up! You're giving me a headache.
Shut up isn't a very nice thing to say to people.
Pineapple.
If I don't hit that
There
button
you
soon,
go.
that guy's gonna be fish food.
Wait, are you pineappling me? What?
What?
Huh? Oh.
Sure. Alright, this time we're gonna do it so we don't get seen. Alright, push the button. Oh! Ow.
So, yeah, how long do you think that this series will actually last? Like, we'll go through January, we'll probably be playing Spider-Man?
20 episodes, maybe.
Yeah, so we haven't left yet when we're recording this, but I'm getting ready to get all the stuff for our cats and everything so we can leave. So it's been an exciting day. Luke actually went out with me today and we had some fun.
Yep.
And,
But it took us a while to do the Spider-Man 3 series because originally we were going to get started on it about a week ago. But we found out our PS3 wasn't working with HD, so we had to go out and get a cheap PS3. And
yeah, we did.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to be playing it in HDMI for you guys. So.
Yep, we did have to do that.
Wow, this is like the slowest crane ever.
Yeah, our PS3 was working, but it wasn't working like with recording.
Thanks, Spidey. I thought I was a dead man. I just happened to see these punks when I was working in the subways, and they almost killed me for it.
Punks in the subways? What's this neighborhood coming to? Better go clean it up.
Clean up the streets.
No, clean up the subways.
Oh.
Mission complete. Crime fighting rank increased.
I'll hand him a broom.
Dual swing. There we go. Press R2 and L2 to swing from 2 webs now.
Cool.
Wait, what was that?
I don't really know. That was like a false misfire or something.
No, that was a Spider-Man icon.
Oh.
I wouldn't be hanging out at the dock if I were that guy. I would casually walk away and then, go cry in a corner for what was done to me.
Now I finally realize why. Yeah, totally. I know what you mean. Yeah, now I realize why Central Park, we never saw it whenever we've gone to New York. It's totally on the other side of Manhattan than where we usually stay.
Yeah, we stay in Manhattan normally.
Well, there's also different places in Manhattan. There's Midtown and different places like
We're
that.
Midtown.
Yeah. This is where we live. Actually, we don't own an apartment there, but we stay there.
We do stay in Midtown a lot, yep.
I mean, if I was wicked rich, it would be... I don't know if it'd be worth it to rent there, but to buy a place there, it would be worth it. But yeah, it would be wicked expensive.
Yeah,
probably.
Put your name down in history of owning like a house in New York City.
Really?
Oh yeah. It's time to go car surfing.
Oh yeah, it's kind of hard to get one now. Most people rent, I'm guessing.
Come on.
Well, we have some friends that are in New York City with their families and stuff, but I'm guessing they own or rent? I don't know.
They rent.
It's so expensive to rent, though.
Yeah, it is.
It's like renting... Well, I don't know if it's more expensive to rent from Tokyo or from New York City. I don't know which one.
Bad enough to see those guys in the sewers.
I would probably say it's expensive to rent, or a little bit of both. Hey, look at that! It's the Lizard Man!
Our sewers in the sewers, yep. Lizard people.
Handbags.
Oh my gosh. That little, like, well, it's like he's in that gang because he has a spiky fin cut.
Well, yeah, this is the mini boss guy. You can't get up here.
I think Spider-Man needs to say something witty to him right now, like, nice mouth.
No, that's not.
Nice.
Call him Smiley because, you know, his mouth is all big. And I took his picture.
Yeah, I mean, these taxi drivers are being extremely patient right now. They're just hanging out. There's a giant lizard in front of them. It's just like, whatever.
They don't want their insurance premiums to go up if they...
Yeah, they don't want to make a problem out of it. Exactly.
That'd be very problematic. Be like, what just happened? Stuff.
I love how you can stand on the cars.
Ow, ow, ow!
What games can you ride on the cars? Like a lot of them, or?
A lot of the old Spider-Man games, they used to let you do that. Hi there, lizard breath!
I feel like this
Bye-bye.
game had more people on the streets. We played like a newer game and it hardly had anyone on the streets, I remember. This one actually has people walking around and stuff.
Amazing Spider-Man 2, probably?
Probably.
And Amazing Spider-Man also didn't have that many people.
Oh, there's Chinatown.
Yep.
Upper East.
Alright, so back to the Apocalypse Quest.
So many districts. It's crazy.
Web swing!
Now we're in a tiny little park.
Yep. Did that say Bryant Park? Because we've been there.
It might be. Oh, that's where we've gone near. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I know where that is, near the Namco stuff that happens sometimes. Whoa!
That looked intense.
Yeah, you just assaulted a police
Guard needs
officer.
medical attention, fast.
Alright, so sometimes when you run into different characters, just like the Spider-Man 2 game, like if somebody gets hurt, you take them to the hospital. Or I believe they had that too in the Amazing Spider-Man games. So I mean, this was always back during the original Spider-Man games by Treyarch or Treyarch, whatever you want to call them. So this guy's hurt. We got to get him to a hospital because he took a karate kick to the face.
Yeah, totally.
And that messes you up.
That's the police officer there? Oh, yeah, it is.
Looks like a rent-a-cop, but still gonna bring him anyway.
It looks like he's a mall cop, basically. But he's in New York, so I'm guessing.
They hurt.
Yeah. You know what I'm most looking forward to when we come back from Illinois is getting some basically New York style pizza from that one pizza place that's in Pennsylvania near us that has New York style pizza.
You're a real hero.
Yep.
That's what I'd like to
How
do.
to track down those dragon tails.
I'm a real hero as opposed to a fake hero. Whoops. Whee! I would love to have some New York style pizza when we get back. But
Yeah, because I didn't really.
see, double swing.
We got like Pizza Hut until we leave.
Ow.
That's not really the same thing at all. It's like
Nope.
it's there. I mean, it's good, but I'm thankful for it. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, it's not New York style pizza. Which I was surprised when we were in New York City. We got New York style pizza, and because I had pizza in your hometown previously, we were in New York City and we got pizza, and I was just thinking, this is not as good as the pizza from Luke's hometown.
Nope.
And it was twice as expensive as the pizza from your hometown, and it still wasn't as good.
Yep.
So I was just like, wow. Of course, the last time we were in New York City, though, that pizza was actually kind of good. I'm trying to think. I thought it was like Ray's Pizza.
Whoa.
I think we got it from Ray's Pizza, actually.
Yep. Alright, so let me explain this real quick. So, when the guys get on top of the car, you just have to punch them until they fall off. Ow. But they could shoot you, and you can't really avoid stuff with your spider sense because this is a little bit different. But there you go. You just keep pounding on these fools until one of them falls off. And you can change the direction of which way you're hitting them.
How are they hanging on?
Yeah.
Hang on to what? Do they have stickiness on their hands? Because they're not gripping anything.
No, they don't have stickum powers. Also, did you know that if Spider-Man actually hits a normal person, like really hard, he can kill them?
Wow.
Because they don't have super strength.
Whoa. I did not know that.
Especially women.
Whoa.
Spider-Man, I think it was in the 80s or 90s, killed Wolverine's girlfriend named Charlie.
Whoa.
Yep.
Well, it's weird. In the Spider-Man animated series from the 90s, he looked surprisingly buff, even as Peter Parker. His chin was extremely chiseled.
It was the way that they had the show drawn. Hey there.
Because I'm used to Peter Parker looking kind of smaller, than regular superheroes, but that guy did not look small. He looked totally
It was the
buff.
art style. Round and round we go, chump.
Yeah.
You want some more?
It's weird, in the olden days, like, people seem to draw teenagers like they look like full-grown adults. Mm-hmm. It was kind of weird.
Mission complete.
'Cause I don't know any teenagers that look like that.
Me either.
They're like, that would be like businessmen in their 40s.
Yeah, but Spidey is supposed to be like kind of like lanky, so I mean that was an art style choice that they did in order to make their show like stand out. You know, it was a Fox thing. Batman the Animated Series like had like kind of a unique architectural look, and while you know Spider-Man used a lot of computer graphics generated stuff, they went for a bolder, like they call it a bolder look, but yeah, they basically made them kind of big.
I would say like once in a while you'll see a teenager in your class that looks like older than they are, and they would look like that. But most teenagers don't.
You do realize that in the Spider-Man show, he's supposed to be in his like 20s.
Oh.
He's in college when he gets bit by a radioactive spider.
He was still pretty buff for being in his 20s, but yeah. I understand more than, okay, so he's in his 20s. That makes a little bit more sense, because if he was like 15, it's like, whoa. It's a really big 15-year-old.
Well, he was the original high school superhero in the 60s, but both for the Nicholas Hammond like Spider-Man TV show and the Spider-Man cartoon, he's in college when he gets bit.
Isn't the guy who plays the newer Spider-Man, he's like 15 years old or something? Oh no, he's not.
Tom Holland
I think
is
he
now.
plays a 15-year-old, but he's really 20 or something.
No, he's not in his 20s. He's a teenager.
Oh, okay.
But he's not the age of Spider-Man. He's like... I think he's 16 or 17 now, and he's supposed to be playing a 15-year-old. Something like that. But Tobey Maguire was really young when he did, you know, the Spider-Man
really?
movies. But his first Spider-Man movie that takes place in high school, he was in his mid-20s. But that was also part of the reason why they showed him as a college-age student in the first movie and all the way through the other movies.
You have to hurry. I heard one of those thugs saying they were going to take over the subway system.
There's a commuter's nightmare. Don't worry, I'm on it.
Commuter's nightmare.
Oh, this lady's in a rush.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna beat you to the subway.
Yeah, race her. You can beat her down
Later.
there. Come on, Spider-Man. Use your superpowers to beat lady.
Spider speed. There you can see the camera angles at work. Ugh.
Yep.
Alright, so we can go this way, or...
Man, why do I keep thinking the Ninja Turtles are gonna pop up on the subway? Oh my gosh.
They have a turtle lair in the subway, especially in one of the Turtles movies.
Yeah.
Fighting them camera angles!
Yeah.
Alright, I found some people for us to beat up.
It looks like if I tried to make something in Disney Infinity and I'm like, trying to go down.
Alright, here we go. Time to knock some punks in the head.
Wow! Did you see those guys running down the tunnel?
Yeah, crazy. I never seen nothing like that.
Wait, what? Get them, they're loitering! Oh, these guys.
They're loiters. Loitering.
These tracks should lead me to their hideout.
That's it? That's all you have to say? These tracks will lead them to our hideout. Okay.
Yeah. He should
That's
have like
Spidey.
a witty liner about that. Like, let's hope their hideout isn't worse than their something. I can't make up lines, okay? I just know when a line should happen. I can't think of what it would be, but I know something funny should be inserted here.
We must be getting close.
Funny.
There's music.
Insert funny line here.
Alright, so we're getting close. There's music. Ooh, I want that. You have 31 of 36 tokens. Wouldn't these guys be listening to metal? I don't think they'd be like your rock and roll type,
Sounds like they're right on the other side of this wall.
It'd be funny if they were listening to opera.
That'd be funny.
Or 40s big band jazz. Be hilarious. I mean, you never know. I mean, just because somebody's a thug doesn't mean they can't have taste in music.
Alright, where in the world are these guys hiding?
I mean, James Bond villains have classic sense of music taste and stuff.
Yeah, they do. Oh, come on!
It's actually probably the ultimate goal. I mean, if you're going to be a bad guy, you might as well be a James Bond villain, because at least they have style.
Yep.
Hey, neighbors. Can I borrow a cup of sugar? Free some hostages?
Spidey, save us!
Can I borrow a cup of sugar?
See, there, that's funny.
Yeah, but his delivery needed work. I was in the neighborhood and I thought I could borrow a cup of sugar from you guys? No? Alright, well.
We should call Tobey Maguire and like tell him all our qualms with his performance. Be like, I have some questions to ask you. You should interview him. And then when he thinks like, oh, it's just a celebrity interview, like, and you're like, no, I needed to interview you about your voice acting in this game. I just had some major questions. Just, what were you thinking?
So, I mean, what I would have done, walk in the door and be like, hey everyone, I brought sandwiches. But it would be like, you know, knuckle sandwiches.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Stop shooting at me, please. I don't appreciate that. Because I'm Spider-Man. You want to wrestle? Think you lose. Spider strength, fool.
Luke, somewhere in another universe, you and I,
Thanks
like,
for the rescue, Spider-Man.
Wow.
somehow we write some kind of dialogue for some cartoon.
Thank you.
And we make it awesome.
Right on, Spidey.
Right on.
Right on.
Old man. I don't think he would really say that, but okay.
Right on, Spidey.
Wait, what just happened?
Everyone is cool when Spider-Man's around. Everyone's coolness, you know, goes up 20%.
How do we... What? How was I supposed to save the conductor?
Failed. You didn't save the conductor. What's wrong with you?
Well, I didn't know where he was. It's kind of problematic for the conductor.
So yeah, everyone put your best Spider-Man one-liner joke in the comments below to this video. And, yeah, it would really be awesome, because then we can think of some cool things.
I thought I was a goner
Say.
then.
It was close.
That was it? You could just say anything.
Spider-Man, they hijacked the express. It's headed that way.
You get to safety. I got a training match.
Get to safety. I never understand that. They always tell people to get to safety. What if there's bad guys that come and punch them in the face 2 seconds after the hero leaves?
Keep your head down and lie in a corner.
I would bring them to safety if I was a hero.
Where he's going, they aren't safe, though.
Yeah. That's why there should be sidekicks for every superhero. The sidekick should always bring people to safety.
Yeah, he really should.
Nobody wants to be a sidekick, though.
Nope. Hey, look at that guy!
That guy spent 9 hours on his hair.
He looks like a hedgehog.
Yep.
Also, he doesn't like signs.
Yep.
Hi there!
I just feel like these people in these gangs, it's like they spend all the money that they make robbing people on their outfits, because it's like it would take so much money to upkeep this look.
No, these guys are thrift store based.
Really?
Either that or they shopped at the store of Mad Max.
Yeah.
Like, you know, post-apocalyptic. They are called the Apocalypse. Really?
Are you gonna save that guy? He might get it.
Nah, we're not gonna save
My
this guy. He'll be
gosh.
fine. He gets hit by a train. It's his own problem. Ow! Don't throw me like a rag doll. I don't appreciate that. Hi there. Just fall already. Thank you. Woohoo!
Hey, we did it, Spider-Man.
Zelda. Upgraded, unlocked, super web attack. I just casually walk out here. Oh, look at that, it's nighttime now. That's fun. So, we completed a couple quests and unlocked a few more awesome things for Spider-Man.
Yay.
And actually, I don't remember how to progress the story, so if you guys want to tell me, once I start seeing episodes, and if we haven't finished the series by the time we go to Chicago, you know, it probably won't help, but it'd be awesome for you guys to share your input about how you continue the main quest. So far, what I've been doing is we just play, like, different, I guess whatever quest pops up in order to get some type of story quest. But, yeah. Anyway, people, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to Spidey like that web button with, you know, A flip
Yes,
sound.
use your web shooter to shoot the like button, guys.
We'll see you tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, people. Thank you for watching us beat up random punks with mohawks. Until we meet again, God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!